not where I like having that. Um, Hold on, guys. I like that shit up in the middle. Alrighty, Twitch. It's been a couple days. Hope you guys are doing alright. I am gonna try and do a quick audio check before I get too far ahead of myself. So give me 1 second to pull up my app. That is not my stream. I fucking hate Twitch's bullshit sometimes on the app. Like, I don't want to hear another dude stream when I'm fucking trying to boot my shit up. It's annoying. Mic check, 1, 2, testing, testing, mic check. Mic check, 1, 2, testing, testing. Okay, mic, audio sounds good. Hope you guys are doing alright. It's been a couple days. Was a little under the weather. Had some other things going on, but we're here now. I'm gonna do a quick little stream because I got some other shit I gotta do tonight, but you know what? It's all good. Today was a good day. Hope everyone joining the streams has been enjoying their evening. I know it's just starting. I think we were getting ready to go to Zion, if I remember correctly. So I was just making sure that, you know, I have everything that I need. Bring a shovel with us. Should have been right up there. There it is. I'm gonna buy a little bit more ammo before we go. But that is the plan, is to get to Zion today. If you don't know where Zion is, that is the Honest Hearts DLC. We're going into Utah. The Grand Canyon. It's a pretty good change of scenery. Gun runners, we need to go up here though. I'm gonna mark that. But we have to have like 100 carry weight. It also won't let us leave.
Welcome, sir or madam.
What do I need? I need... Does that put me overweight? Slightly. Miso does not like my neighbors. There we go. I don't plan on treading on the bear. I did what we needed to do to get my fucking gold Pip-Boy as early as I could get it for me, and that's about it. Will probably be... I mean, if we wanted to go do Lonesome Road, we could probably get the house clothing because of how far we made it into his quest line, but I always end up supporting the NCR in the end. So I feel like I would want to be in a democracy if I was in a wasteland. Definitely wouldn't want to be ruled by a tyrant. we're almost there. Oh, what day is it? The 30th of November. Fuck, I'm gonna have to wait for that. We're off. And rapid reload's bugged. Okay. There it is. I always miss it. It's alright though. Let's see what we got here. Don't need that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to this dude because I don't have the strong back perk.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare. So watch your ass around me.
Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
How much psycho you got stashed away if you run out on the trail? The withdrawals aren't pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
I've got psycho to sell. I don't come cheap. Are we going right now? What? I'm streaming right now.
Alright. I'm a little light. How many hits you holding? 10 hits will last me a good while. Worth every cap. Now, fuck off.
Nope. See, we're
Nice
not good
job,
vault suit.
Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit. So what?
How'd you get your vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
I've been to Vault 22. There's no one living in there for 150 years.
You've been to Vault 22, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and a pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
What do you use your pit boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got masked shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Did you notice that I'm wearing a pit boy too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your pit boy isn't working, the string's locked up, and the reboot scene... The reboot button is missing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my pit boy. I mean, Pip Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
Carry some of my gear, and I'll keep my mouth shut.
I travel light on purpose, okay? But fine, I'll tell Jet I'm carrying less so you can carry more. What an asshole.
You do anything around here besides talk too much?
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see, and done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it.
From Red Dead.
Yeah, in fact, That's my nickname. Deadeye Ricky. That's my name.
Deadeye, huh? How'd you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Death Jaws, huh? Death Jaws did exist, but they were in, like, Fallout 1, and they killed all of them.
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
You're saying that you killed a Brotherhood of Steel Paladin.
I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
That's too bad there's no such thing as an 11mm submachine gun.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or a 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
Alright, Ricky. We could talk to the other ones, but I mean, they don't really help us much. She used to be a sheriff in an abandoned town, and well, Jed's the travel master.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
Tell me more about the job, Jed Masterson.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Who is Joshua Graham, and why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your
You're the same person. I understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Degenerate tribes.
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Warlords? What do you mean, warlords?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station force walls, thanks.
Alright, I had some other questions. Let's head out, man.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masters. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
Got my cowboy load out. I'm ready. Probably only be streaming for like an hour today, guys.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them.
Oh, I know all
Turns
about
out
them.
Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade any
Caesar's fucking dead now.
Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
He found his way back home, guys. This is the DLC that reaffirmed my faith in God. Actually made a lot of people religious.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion.
All because of Joshua Graham.
I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way, and if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving, and keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? It's not a problem.
Is this actually a Henry rifle? I can't tell from... Yeah, this is a Henry rifle. That's why it loads from the top like that. Because on a Henry rifle, hand gets stuck in front of it. You can't... There's no side loading gate. Yeah, we should be loading rounds in one at a time to the top there. See how he turns it to the side like that? We should be loading in rounds very, very, very slowly at like a 45-degree angle. Damn. Miso! I hear you, puppy people. Hey, puppy people, what are you doing? Yummy miso. Hi, ma'am. Gonna take a buff out. And I'll be fine. Start giving stuff to follow Chuck up here.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Ooh, civilized lands, what do you mean?
I mean the lands beyond the valley. The place where the cities never fell. Where people don't live in tribes and forage just to survive. Joshua keeps saying it isn't paradise out there. But how can it not be, compared to this?
To each their own, Chuck.
I'm getting distracted. Joshua will want to know about you. Please, go to our camp on the Eastern Virgin. Tell him how you came to be here.
Alright, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Come here, Chuck.
Well then, let's get to trading.
I trust you with grenades, I guess.
Hold up. See that log over there? Take a closer look.
Alright, so I want to...
There might be...
get a legendary weapon before one of them grabs it.
some good stuff tucked in there.
So a random white lake can grab the survivalist rifle and use it and steal it. And it's just not a good time. So what I'm gonna do is fall down this mountain here very, very carefully. And I'm just going to be saving a lot, because there are a lot of scary animals here in Zion. Yaoguais, the mutated bears, scarier green venomous geckos, even bigger fucking mantises than the ones in the Mojave. There are cazadors here. It's just fun. It's a fun place. Already we got a Cazador. That up. Look at how big that fucking gecko is.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant tiger lizard people live inside?
Yes, that is Novak. It is a sniper nest. My friend Boone used to have a job there. Alright. So right up here is where you can find the Survivalist Rifle. It is a unique variant of the Service Rifle. Just right in here. It's also how we learned about Randall Clark, the Survivalist, is through getting all these, the rest of these duffel bags, spare one, are next to terminals, and they have these notes that tell his story. So I don't normally collect them in order, but we can read them after I get all of them. It's a pretty sad story. But this dude basically survived the fallout from when the nukes dropped to when he died in the early 2100s. He's an old man when he died. Ow, fuck. But so far so good.
Really be a place where people go into big buildings?
They do, it's called gambling. You make money that way, or lose money. Fire axe. Trying to find stuff I can sell, honestly.
I'm happy to travel with you, but you're not headed toward the dead horses anymore.
Oh, I'm not, even though it's down there, because we didn't go the way you wanted to. I'm sorry, Follows Chuck. I like to explore. Want to make sure I got my special weapon before these spawn. Or some random fuck took it. I've seen it in the future, Chalk. I need that weapon. We're gonna get out of this damn death loop. Beat this game for the internet. Be gone, be gone. My big iron right now. Let me get that Ranger Sequoia. I need like 7 of these for a quest. We're gonna go up here later for the quest, but let's try to get rid of these enemies while we're here.
Hold up. You're getting all turned around. Check your map and backtrack a little.
Buddy, I told you we're exploring. We already missed the Yowie Gowie, or the Yaogwai thing you were going to show me that's scripted. Heard that a million times. If you go the correct way and just go straight where he wants you to go right away, there's a Yaogwai encounter, and you literally just sit there and watch the Yaogwai eat a fucking gecko.
If you know how to look, you can spot all kinds of landmarks from up here. Look, I'll show you.
I'm gonna take that cap rod. Alright. Park Ranger hat. More bullet. Food. Oh, hell yeah. We got our 45. We got our semi-auto pistol finally. Alright, let's go say hi to Joshua. Look, there he is. They painted him. The Burn Man. We're gonna check out this little thing right here. Ranger checkpoint.
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
Oh, there we go. Can I make healing pallet? No. How much else do I need? So this stuff's good. It's like a doctor's bag, but you lose a little bit of agility. It's only temporary. We'll find cave fungus here. There's a cave called Guavacha. Guacha? That's the cave that has the Vault 22 experiments in it. So there's spore carriers, plants. Pretty scary, honestly.
Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out. Eh?
Thought I had light step. One more. Alright, we're gonna go in this cave right here. They're yelling at me, so upstairs. I do not have my light step perk, dude. Did it fucking... Oh, I need to get it. I need that perk before we go to dead money. Okay, find this. Yeah, Randall Clark booby trapped the hell out of these caves.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion.
No, their science experiment gone wrong, Shock.
Ghost.
Okay, not that way. You good, man? I'll eat that so Chalk doesn't. Let's break down.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Oop, here we go. These are the first two. Alright, Chuck.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Does he look goofy? Yeah. It's okay though. Can't go that way. Well, then we'll backtrack. Why did I do that?
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
I told you that they were a science experiment. Vault 22. Pretty scary vault, not gonna lie.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
We had Wild Wasteland, a guy named Two Bears 5 would be running at us right now, but I do not currently have that perk for this build. The Wild Wasteland has a pretty fun perk. I'm not gonna lie. Sure have my fucking Mentant.
Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham.
Yes, I'm looking for Joshua Graham.
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of Cain. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
I'll be on my best behavior then.
You wise for Auslander.
Try to be wise. Okay, fungus. I think it removes our rads. Alrighty, follow track. We're gonna talk to Josh.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with the caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
How do you know so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
I came here with the Happy Trails Caravan Company to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
I'm not going to leave without offering to help. What can I help?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follow Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Alright, we can still talk to him. He's gonna have some, well, he's the one who has all the fucking loot, basically. He's the trader in this part of the map. This whole area, really. There should be another bag. Right here.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Alright, let's go talk to Joshua. Save. fucking allergies. Got me all fucking congested. Alright.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Anything in here I can repair? Yes.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Nice guns.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of 45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400
He's
years
a
ago.
Mormon.
Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
Do you know who made the gun he's talking about? John Moses Browning. So, him talking about all these people up in Utah is true, because John Moses Browning lived and died in Utah. Caesar's dead. I saw to it personally. I thought you should know.
I have to admit, it's hard to believe that even after all he did to me, all he tried to do to find and erase me from this world, he went first. No doubt this will be good for the Mojave. I can only hope Arizona and the tribes don't suffer as the Legion falls apart around them.
They won't. I'll make sure the Legion has very little to go home with.
Good. You're doing God's work, whether you believe it or not.
What did you say about a courier? Who were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents need a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
He's talking about Ulysses. You run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is a spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, maybe 4 tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're the Canaanites.
Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Yeah, I could see how. Why did the Whitelegs attack my caravan?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's Legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Does this valley belong to the Dead Horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The Dead Horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
I haven't seen any sorrows in the valley.
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaowai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
Are the new Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Do you have anything to trade? Pray, God, what are you talking about? I mean, I know what he's talking about, but...
We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Sounds like a good deal.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
You ever fall?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
I know the feeling. Do you have anything to trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
Might as well take those.
Welcome back.
Oh, shit. Wrong thing. Probably wondering why I'm buying another 45. I like having one that has a suppressor and one that doesn't.
Let's
It's
get
just
to trading.
personal preference. think I have the grunt perk. I do. I finally have a semi-auto. Well, let's go do this, a couple quests, and then I'm gonna call it, because I got stuff to do tonight. But we're gonna go to the first quest point here. Yeah, I don't have anything I can make.
Ah, the Eastern Virgin. What's
The
the phrase?
Eastern Virgin.
House, sweet house.
Actually, home sweet home, but close enough. Da 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 da. Gotta make it to the crash bus in the middle of the river. That's where it's sending us for the quest. Come on, Boone. Or you're not Boone. You're fucking follows Chuck, right? Yeah. Alright, let's climb on up here. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up this way, and then there should be a path that leads down. It's a naked mole rat. Ow! I gotta deal with this fucking rad scorpion before I get stung. Okay, so whew. Single action army's putting in work. For those of you who don't know, that's what this is actually referred to as, not just a cattleman. It's referred to as also as the Colt Single Action Army, the Colt Peacemaker. Yeah. Cattleman's another common name.
Whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
Well, we just got that quest done. A little bit further up here, there should be another cave.
Look sharp. Lots of giant ants around here. We call them picnic killers. Don't really know what that means. Something from that.
They kill picnics. Oh, there's our 12 gauge. Ow. Oh no, it glitched. Thanks, game. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die is what that means. Okay, fucking cunt game. Yeah, fucking cunt. If that's the way it's gonna be, then I can fucking play the semi-auto game too. It's not that hard. I just like using my fucking revolver, but you know what?
Look sharp. Lots of giant ants around here. We call them picnic killers. Don't really know what that means. Something from back home.
There's one. Where'd this fucking guy go? Motherfucker at 12-7. Give me that. I think this is the GI model. Looks like it's a 5-inch barrel instead of the full 7.
Would have been nice when Zion was friendly and enough folks could make camp wherever they pleased and not worry about whitelegs and deadly critters.
So for those of you who don't know, pistol sizes are a thing that they had going back into the Wild West. The Colt Single Action Army, the 3 models it had were the Cavalry, which was the full 7.25-inch barrel. The Artillery, which was the 5-inch, 5.25-inch. And then they had the Gunfighter model, which was the civilian model, which was like 4 3/4 inches. Going forward, Colt with the 45 had the Government, which was the full 7-inch length barrel. The GI, or the mid-size, which is the one they started issuing in World War II, which is the one I own in real life, is a 5-inch barrel. I like it. I like the 5-inch barrel on Cattlemen's and 45s. I think that's the shortest I would ever go. You lose a lot of bullet potential when you shorten the barrel like that, because you don't have as much rifling. So if you're trying to be like super accurate and to get like the most out of your gun, you should probably go with the full length, but that's just one of my fucking gun rants. That dude ate those fucking 45 bullets. Alright. Oh, well. I thought we had a hunting shotgun on us, but I guess I was wrong. I guess that was just from that one where we got fucking glitched into the vats. Okay though. I need another one of those. Okay, let's repair that with that. Still over encumbered. Oh, our speech is at 90. We need our barter up, honestly. There's a perk we can get once we have a high enough barter called Pack Rat. It's going to reduce our carry weight on bullets and everything under a pound, basically. Makes it so much easier. Hardcore, anyway. Not so much, just a regular New Vegas playthrough. I don't feel like you need Pack Rat. Hardcore, I feel like it's an essential one, because it lets you carry more ammo and carry more stuff. It's just nice. It's definitely going to come in handy when we get to dead money. That's a dead horse. Let's save real quick before we get to the next spot, because I know I've been streaming for like an hour now. I gotta get ready. Let's make it to this other spot over here. I jump. Okay, we're gonna have to go down. Oh. We're gonna go pick that up, because their meat, if you eat a yaguai, you do more damage. See. Plus 10% damage. Not a bad buff. Motherfucker scared me. I'm just fucking chilling in the water. Alright. So the next two places going to have us look at are store and then the ranger station itself. Here's that Quava Guarcha I was telling you guys about. Throw all the freaking scary things from Vault 22R. There's also another spot where they can spawn. We're gonna go there later, probably tomorrow, for a quest to get a special Yao Guai gauntlet called the She's Embrace. Does fire damage, is pretty good. I think it's a holdout weapon too if we get our sneak high enough, but that's gonna be a little bit later. Let me head on back into Vegas. Still have some quests in the strip we can do.
The civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Yes, we've been over this, Chuck. My friend Boo lives there. Lived there. Blowflies. I'm used to it spawning mantises. I'm not complaining. But, you know, expect one thing, get another thing. Kind of messes with you. They don't need the food. I'm grabbing the food for me. The quest items are these little lunch boxes that are in here. But they got like cereal and shit in here.
Well then, let's get to trading.
I'm gonna say that. It's all this food on me.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Okay, that's better.
Gotcha!
There's that fucking mantis. Yes, you had to move that shit to get to that one. That will open that if you don't have a high enough lockpick. There should be one right here. And already I'm over encumbered, of course. Fuck it. Trying to be smart. Oh, don't forget to grab the snow globe while you're here. It's easy money. Alright, I'm gonna go up to the other one. Just so that it's done.
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other...
It'll make it a lot easier for the next stream if you just gotta go talk to Daniel and ink around in Zion until my heart's content, till I'm ready to go do the final quest, because that'll basically be all the last stream is tomorrow. I say last stream, that'll be what that stream is tomorrow.
Gotcha!
A little late for the party there. There should be some 12-7 ammo back here behind the teddy bear. Salvage the medical. I have high enough medicine. Usually I have to disinfect it with alcohol. Which is in the fridge over there if you need it. But what we're gonna do... Oh, really? Okay. All of the jet. Alrighty, gang, we're gonna go discover this ranger station, and then I'm gonna call it just so we have a nice outlooking scenery that I can pick for my YouTube background, hopefully. But our character is fucking going places. What day is it? I didn't even check. It is December 14th. I think we should stick around in Zion till Christmas. Oh god, we're gonna reload that. Oh yeah, why? I'm having flashbacks today to when I was playing Red Dead with my friends. Oh god, we went bear hunting and we got fucking mauled by one of the legendary bears on online. It was scary. We both got mauled fucking twice. It was funny as shit though. I remember telling my friend and I'm like, dude, my character has PTSD from bears now.
Whoa! Here we go!
Oh, fuck! I can just one-hit me? Alright, we'll whip out the fucking survivalist rifle then. My character's seeing the fucking future. What the fuck do you mean, big corners of that field? I need to be able to do that quest.
What can I tell you?
What's this obsession with civilization you seem to have?
Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, a man came through the valley with one of the caravans. Tall man, big mustache, carried a guitar. I asked what he did for his living, and the interpreter told me he was a singer. What is that? I asked. The man explained that he went from place to place and sang for people, who gave him food and shelter and care in return. I couldn't believe that there was a place in this world where a man could do that. I promised myself then that one day I'd explore that world myself.
What does Joshua think of this?
I haven't told him yet. Never had the grow ones.
I could talk to him for you.
You'd do that? Sure. Sounds smart to me. He might not get so mad at you.
So the whole reason I got this animal friend perk was for this quest right here.
Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp.
I'll help with it.
Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts.
What do you suggest I do instead? He's just gonna have us give him banana yucca fruit.
You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff.
I'll look into it.
That's great. I'll help any way I can.
Alright, we're gonna go up here now again. Third time's the charm, right? We're gonna take some medics too. I'm gonna eat the Yao Guai meat that we have on us. Okay, the quest, that Bighorn quest will glitch a lot. So just a word of advice for you guys if you haven't played Honest Hearts, definitely talk to Chalk and get the quest as soon as you can. It's a fun little quest. We're not gonna play obviously, so I'm just gonna go up here. After we kill these fucking bears. I'm like Hosea. I'm gonna be fucking addicted to bear meat. Hosea is the old man in Red Dead. He's probably my favorite character, other than like Charles, and I really fucking liked Arthur. I'm not gonna lie. That game,
So I finally get to explore all those taboo.
That game helped me become a better person. I'm not gonna lie.
Yelling at me. Can't wait.
Alrighty, gang. So as you can see up here, we're up here near a crashed plane somewhere. We should be able to see a crashed plane. Yeah, way down over there's a plane. It hit this fucking radio antenna when it was crashing from the EMP, from the nuclear blast. But we can climb up further. This is one of the highest points in the game. I am one with nature. This seriously is my favorite DLC for this game, just because of the scenery. So different than the rest of Vegas. It's just so beautiful. And I mean, I imagine your character, if he came here, would just be, he or she would just be awestruck. I'm a he, so my character's him. Yeah, my character's having flashbacks where he lived in Colorado before he joined the Desert Rangers. But gang, that is where I'm going to end the stream today. Take care. And again, I apologize for not being on the past couple of days, but you know, life fucking happened. But I'm here now. We're going to get our character out of this death loop. Take care, guys. Until next time. Stream.